The other day, somebody sent me a message, and the message was all about how do I build confidence to start implementing some of the things you share on your channel. And so I was like, this is a very good topic for us to discuss here, and I'll give you tips. So today, let's get into that. How do you build confidence? I know some people might think I was born with confidence. But let me tell you that your parents instilled things within you that helped you build that confidence to date. But not a lot of people have that ability to be confident. Maybe they didn't have a parent that really poured into them and honed that confidence building. And so right now, you have to be the one to do the work of building your confidence. So I'm going to give you four things that I know that if you start implementing today, it will help you move into a more confident person. The very first one is you have to teach yourself to trust yourself. And what I mean by that is you have to ensure that you keep your word. Take actions and keep your word. If you say you're going to do something, follow through. Be consistent with it. Implement it. Learn from it. You cannot always keep changing the goalposts. I'm going to lose weight, but you will not work out. You will not eat healthy. So your brain hears that and be like, oh, there she goes again, another new thing. But if you know that you keep your word, your brain is going to be like, we're changing. There's something new she's doing or he's doing. And we have to get with the program. And that is how your brain creates new neural pathways. Those pathways is what is going to move you from what you used to do into doing something differently. So it is important that you do not fail yourself. I know a lot of the things that I share, most of it starts with you. Most, I would say 99% starts with you. No one is going to come and do the work for you. You have to be determined to say what you want to do and mean what you say. So if you say you're going to build confidence, then take little steps. And those little steps can be speaking more, speaking up. Even though your voice is shaking, speak up. Say what you want to say. Articulate yourself. If you don't have the right words, say the words you have and let people give you feedback. It will help you. Keeping your word is going to help you build your confidence in the long run. Number two, take action even when you're not ready. A lot of us overthinkers, we can overthink. I want everything to be all ready before I take action. I want all my ducks in a row. I want my T's crossed, my I's dotted before I take action. No. If you get an idea, if you have a dream, you don't have the full picture of that dream. You might have 30% in your head. This is what you're going. Take action with that 30%. The 70 will come as you take action. Clarity comes from action. Clarity does not come from waiting for somebody to tell you this is exactly what you have to do. Clarity comes by taking action consistently, little action consistently, no matter how small, towards that dream, towards that thing you want to do, towards building your confidence. Take action, because it's in the action that you actually learn. You can say I'm confident from now till tomorrow, but if you do not take action in applying that confidence, speaking up, showing up, asserting yourself when it's necessary, You will not see it in action. It will be only words. And when somebody calls you to speak, you begin to shake. Your voice begin to shake. But if you have practiced over and over and over again, you see that there is a confidence that your brain gives to you and tells you, you've done this. You've spoken so many times. So just speak. Talk from your heart. So it's very important that you take steps towards that thing that you want for yourself. Whether you're ready, not ready, it doesn't matter. Just take a step towards that direction and you will get more understanding on what to do next and what to do next. So it's very important that you take this number two, because I see a lot of people, they want everything. Oh, I want to have a business plan. I want to do this. I want to do that. Everything has to be ready. And 1 year has passed, 2 years has passed because you're trying to be ready. Whereas if you would have taken action, you would have learned some things, course corrected, taken another action, met people along the way that are doing the same things that you're doing. You learn by doing. Confidence is built by taking consistent action. The third one is stop measuring yourself, stop comparing yourself to others. I do understand that you can learn from somebody, you can see what somebody else is doing right and learn, but you can't compare your journey to their journey. You might not even know them. You just saw them on the internet or saw them on Instagram or wherever, TikTok, and you're like, oh, I should be here. You don't know if that person started 5 years before you started. And they now have gained so much knowledge in their field and confidence, and that is working for them. And then you compare yourself, you do yourself a disservice. Comparison is the thief of joy, right? There's a saying like that. Comparison steals your joy. You are on your journey. Yes, you can learn from people, definitely. People that are doing it well, you learn from them, implement it, you see what works, whether it works for you, whether it's natural to you. You don't just take things and be like, oh, I'm going to take from this person, I'm going to take because you feel they are better than you. Does that work for you? Does that work with your style? Because there has to be a synergy. If you just take something and go implement it and it doesn't work, be okay with it and be like, okay, this doesn't work, I'm going to go another direction. But do not compare yourself, because you will kill your confidence and you don't know the backstory of that person that you're comparing yourself with. You don't even know if they are truly confident. That's the thing. They show you what they want to show you, but when you meet them one on one, you're like, wow, I'm even more confident than this person. Not to say we're comparing, but I'm just saying that do not compare yourself because you don't know the full story yet. Go your journey. Your journey can take longer, your journey can take shorter. It doesn't matter. It's your journey. As long as you're learning something, you're growing and you're moving in the direction of your dreams. The last one I'm going to say to you is please change your self talk. A lot of you have negative self talk, and it's now natural. Maybe you trip. I'm so clumsy. I'm so stupid. Why would I say that? That feel like coming from another person, I'll be like, okay, you can reject it. You can say, no, I don't accept it. But coming from you, your brain believes it. Your body acts that way. And you tell yourself, I'm clumsy. Then you continuously be clumsy because your brain has already said, why, a clumsy person. That is who we are. And who gave yourself that title? You gave yourself that title. So please check your speak and also change your perspective. Even if you're trying, taking action, putting yourself out there and somebody gives you feedback, don't always look at that feedback from a negative lens. Sometimes look at what this person is trying to say. Is there something that I can benefit from what this person is saying? If you can, then learn. Don't always look like, oh, they're judging me, somebody's trying to put me down. Sometimes somebody sees that you're actually going to be great at this if you shift something, if you change something, and then they offer you that feedback, you're already very negative. And that negative mindset is what is going to keep you in that loop of not being confident. But if you're going to look at it and be like, okay, let me see what this person is saying, maybe there is something there. And if there is nothing, is okay. But don't look at things from a negative perspective. And also don't talk to yourself negatively, because that is the one that sticks. When you praise yourself and you see as you're taking little steps, you're like, wow, you're doing it. You're doing your best. You're learning, you're growing. Talk to yourself positively. That gives you a confidence boost to keep going because it's coming from you. Your words are powerful. So it's very important that you listen to this and try to implement it. All of this given to you today, this four, if you don't implement it, you will still be someone without the best confidence. But if you implement it, you see your confidence improving. It's not going to be overnight, but the more you practice, the more you do these things, these four things, you're going to see your confidence move from where it is now to a place where you can speak to anybody. You can come out and present yourself and articulate yourself, and people understand you. People want to hear from you. And not only that, you move differently. Your shoulders are high. You know, when they say, oh, I have this shoulder. Yeah, because you know yourself now. You know that whatever anybody serves you, you're willing to learn, you're willing to grow. You add that to your bank, new words, whatever. Sometimes I don't know all the words, but when I watch something or read a book, I'm like, okay, new word for me to learn. I go check it up in a dictionary, know what it talks about, and yes, I can use it. But if you are always thinking somebody's judging you, or you're not good enough, oh, this one, oh, I'm not ready, I feel I should do this, do that, you will never be ready. And yes, you will only see the negative sides to things. So please take these things and implement it. Don't just listen to it, end the YouTube, and move on. Tell yourself, what's that one thing I'm going to start implementing? Maybe speaking up more. You might just pick up that one and be like, you know what, this week, I'm going to try what Tracy said. I'm going to speak up more. I'm going to listen for feedback without having any negative in my heart. I'm going to talk to myself more lovingly rather than always call myself out. You have to practice these things. It's in the practice that you become better. It's in the taking of the action that the confidence is built. It's not just the words, listening, reading all the books. No, action needs to happen because that is how you teach your brain that this is who we are becoming. And confidence is needed as your identity shift, as you're leaving the old thing, the old you, the survival you, and moving into this person that is calling in their dreams, that is trying to level up and become this person that knows who they are to their core. Confidence is important. All the messages or all the topics we share here is like a gift. If you listen to it, there is a nugget in there for you, because shifting from an old identity that you've always known to something that you have not really embodied, you're learning to embody, it can be scary. It can be a long, daunting process, but it's doable. A lot of people have done it. I've seen people that have done it. I have done it multiple times. I've helped people do it, and I know how possible, and I see their life blossom. So I know that is possible for you too. Anyways, I want to leave you with this. I'm putting together a masterclass, and that masterclass is for those shifting from an old identity into becoming what they know that they have always been, but has been covered by trauma and being in the survival mode. They are now embodying their true essence, getting to know the real them, their truest nature, their truest essence, because it is in your truest and most authentic essence that you actually manifest. You have tried the survival, it got you here, but now you're trying to move into something else. You need to now know who you are at your core. And the more you know yourself, the more you align to what you're calling in your manifestation. You attract it and it comes to you. So if you're ready to do that work, because this masterclass is not encouragement, it's not words, I'm actually going to give you tools, give you plans, things that will help you on your day to day life. Encouragement is good, but now it's time to start implementing it. I want you to leave that masterclass from day one, start implementing some of the things. So I'm taking my time in this masterclass because I want, when you come there, you get your money's worth, you get the benefits, and you get something that is going to help you move you into what you know that you're calling in for yourself. I love you guys, and I'll catch you on the next one and see you in my masterclass. To know about my masterclass, please go to my website, Trace-Essence, register, read it up. All information is there. I look forward to hosting you on my masterclass.